Hello, I'm PBIA certified instructor James Roberts. Today we're going to talk a little more about side spin. But unlike most lessons, we're discussing side spin where it's designed to get your cue ball in a specific area to the table for the purposes of position play. Today we're going to use side spin in order to successfully pocket balls, and we're going to take a look at a few scenarios. So let's take a look at it on the table.
Here we have a not very common situation, but nonetheless can be problematic. Both balls frozen to the rail, same side of the table, split between the side pocket. If you go at this center cue ball, this is likely what's going to happen. Any movement into the rail throws this shot completely offline. Better way to shoot this with left spin, a little bit of low left at a moderate speed. Keeps the cue ball just slightly away from the rail. You're actually using the deflection to bypass the pocket points and pot the object ball.
Like that.
Here's a fairly common situation in 8-ball. You're partially blocked by your opponent's ball. Otherwise, you'd have a straight-in shot. But here again, I'm going to use left spin to take advantage of that deflection to bypass the 10 and pocket the 1. Yet another. This time, the 9-ball's not blocking the 5-ball. I can go directly at the 5-ball, but with center ball, it's only going to take it down the line, straight around the first diamond. No way to pocket using center ball here without a bad hit. However, I'm going to use, again, low left and throw this ball, 5-ball, into the pocket.
Boom.
Here we have a cut down the rail on the 9-ball. This shot can be made using center ball, but your aim and stroke must be very precise. Any movement into the rail pushes the 9-ball away and likely becomes a miss, just as that shot did. Set this up again, and this time I'm going to use low inside, hitting rail first. And as the cue ball comes off of the rail, it neatly pushes the 9-ball down into the pocket. You want to make sure you use sufficient side spin here because the scratch can loom large on this shot.
Boom.
Here we've got a little bit of a sticky situation with the 9-ball. Can't cut it, can't really bank it, don't have enough room between the short rails. So I'm just going to use some side spin and create a double kiss to drop that 9 in. As a bonus, we're going to take a look at an alternative play here, again using side spin but a harder speed. Banking that 9-ball out of the corner area and parking the cue ball partially behind the 13 will leave your opponent in a very sticky situation. When you practice safes like this, take a look at what you're leaving your opponent and even attempt to kick out of your own safeties as kind of a measure of the quality. Are your safeties good enough? Here, I've cut off direct access to the 9-ball from that direction, so I'll have to go to a rail. And I did measure this out and took a few minutes to try and assess it, and I still missed. So
Now, the majority of time, you are going to use English or side spin on your cue ball to get the cue ball to your next shot from a good position. But these are just a few examples of shots that you should definitely practice and add to your arsenal. Also look for new ones when you're playing matches. Maybe you misposition by a half a ball or less. See if you can find a solution using side spin to pocket the ball. It's a challenge well worth taking.